of songs because, well, there wasn't a lot else to do, and I had all my gigs were cancelled and we couldn't travel anywhere, and we weren't allowed to go anywhere. We had I don't know what you had here, but we had a lot of the time you could go out for 1 hour a day and a 5 kilometre limit, and eventually it was extended to 10 and so on. I remember once I went out, I had to buy a new laptop computer because computers were very important in those times, and the shop where I got it from was like 6 kilometres from my house, and I thought, it was the only time I went out, and I rushed back, picked up the computer, clicking correct. Anyway, I decided one of the ways I would deal with all this was set myself a challenge to write 30 songs in 30 days. And I did, and that song was one of them, and the Jon Snow song was one of them, and this next one is one of them as well. This is one, I'd sort of started this one a bit earlier. I was walking up a mountain in Tasmania, Mount Roland, and I've always loved bushwalking, and I still do, but I'm probably not quite as young as I used to be, and I realised that as I was walking up Mount Roland, because I was going along, and then people were just passing me like I was standing still, so I started to feel a bit decrepit and old. So I sat down, and just to make myself feel like I was doing something useful, and not just resting because I had to, I started writing a few words of a song. And then I didn't do anything with it, and then when I set myself the challenge of writing 30 songs in 30 days, I went back to my little, quite big, expansive file of song ideas that I'd never done anything with, and this was one of those, and so I continued the song, and it turned into a love song, and it's called, and I don't write a lot of love songs, and because there's enough of them around, like there's not many songs about epidemiology, so I'll write that, or blobfish, so but this is a love song, and it's with a bit of a difference. Most love songs are all about, falling in love or wanting to fall in love or just breaking up or all that sort of thing. And there's not a whole lot of songs about a love that lasts a long time. And if you're lucky enough to experience that, there needs to be some songs about it. So, and the very first time I sang this song, I did it on a Zoom thing during COVID. And there was a guy that was listening, and he asked me for this song because he was about to have his 60th anniversary and he wanted to learn it to sing to his wife on their anniversary. So I thought that was pretty nice. Jill and I have still got a little bit to go before our 60th, but we're starting to get there. So, These old bones are tired now and weary. This old back is racked with aches and pains. These old hands may hurt and aren't so steady anymore, but this old heart still loves you just the same. When first I looked into your eyes, I felt a tiny spark, lit a fire that kept growing more and more. We tended to the embers as the years and seasons passed. Now this old flame still burns brightly as before. These old bones are tired now and weary. This old back is racked with aches and pains. These old hands may hurt and aren't so steady anymore, but this old heart still loves you just the same. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Sometimes we stumble, sometimes boldly stride. Though these feet are blistered long before the journey's end, these old legs are still walking by your side. These old bones are tired now and weary. This old back is racked with aches and pains. These old hands may hurt and I'm so steady anymore. This old heart still loves you just the same. Years roll on, love's first passion may be gone, but in its place the warm embrace of lasting love goes on and on and on. These old bones are tired now and weary. This old back is racked with aches and pains. These old hands may hurt, and I'm so steady anymore. But this old heart still loves you just the same. These old hands may hurt, and I'm so steady anymore. But this old heart still loves you just the same.